from inside the wheel. He got the car spray. Guess he got through in a crossway. Thankful that we ever crossway. Wanted to hit. Excuse. Oh, copyrights to music. That's that Kevin Gates, by the way. Should be going hard. Just let me catch my breath for one moment. No momento. Man, that shit got me sweating. Like that song like Papa Miley, I'm sweating. I could barely breathe. I'm good though. I'm good. Man. All right. So it's this chick, right? I kind of noticed her, I kind of didn't. I seen her before, but I never really see her face. First time I seen her, I was at the hotel smoking in the back, or like on the side of the side door or whatever. It's a little smoking area, mind you, so it's not like just out and about or whatnot, just so you get the visual. But anyway, I just get done and I'm coming in the building, and I believe she was either walking towards me or walking away. But I seen her in the hallway, so that's that. Like we didn't say anything, but I think we walked past each other. I don't know what she was doing or whatever, but it's like as soon as I came in the hall, came in the building, she was coming up. She was turning the corner and going. Yeah, I was behind her, but she was turning the corner and going straight, and I was coming up. But I think we did cross paths or something like that. I'm not too sure, but she was just like, you know what I'm saying? She was just doing her thing. I haven't seen her again since then. Maybe, maybe not, but I haven't really been paying attention to her. So, like, whatever, right? So, anyway, I have a dream like a couple days ago, and it's weird because I'm with this guy that I don't really kick it with, like a dude I went to school with, but like he ain't a guy that I kick it with, but I know him. And all of a sudden, me and him like got this chick, she finna run or whatever. Like you about to run a train on the chick type shit, but I'm with this guy, and I'm like, what? And she all up on me type stuff. So I'm like, this is crazy, but it feel real. So I'm like, I always pray before I go to sleep, like Lord, protect me from any agreements in my sleep, protect me from anything trying to attack me, hurt me, or harm me. You know what I'm saying? So when that started going on, I guess like from having sex in my dreams too, like I'm not trying to be doing none of that type of stuff with any succubus spirits and stuff. So I end up waking up, right? And then I'm not thinking too much about it because I'm like, man, that was weird. Like, what is dude doing in my dream? And who is that girl? And I'm like, I'm just thinking about it, like that was crazy. So I go eat breakfast, right? And I see the familiar spirit, like the same girl that I seen a couple days ago. And this time she was walking out the door again for some reason. But I'm sitting down at the little table, and but I'm facing the doorway, so I could see who come in and out. And plus, there's people around me. I'm basically like towards the wall, but not at the wall. I'm like, it's people behind me, but that's it. So I see her coming past. She's walking out, but she was looking back, staring at me and shit. So I'm like, who is that girl? Cause she keep looking, but she ain't. I guess she was on her way out the door. So I'm like, whatever, people just look at you, they see you, they finna go, whatever, right? I ain't think too much of it. But then as I'm eating my food, my breakfast, she come back past. And I'm like, I feel the same way I felt about her when she walked past this time is the same way that I did about that girl in the dream. And I was like, oh, so that was her. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, she monitoring me. She trying to get my attention, but I'm not giving it to her. Like for whatever reason, she trying to come in agreement with me, like drain my energy or whatever. She is on a mission with me. That's what I noticed, right? Cause I'm like, I sent you that first day, but I ain't think too much of it. Like you was coming from out of the cut, and you kept it moving. So I'm like, maybe she into some type of sorcery or whatever, and she been coming through my dreams because this is the second time that this girl trying to like have sex with me, and she like coming with a familiar spirit. But the way that I knew it was because in my dream, like I know it's a dream because I'm not usually with this dude, and this type of stuff usually don't be happening with us, right? Like I know I'm aware of what's going on in my conscious life and my dream life. Like it's just no coincidence, and it's just like I'm not just going with the flow of life. Like I'm designing my life, I'm controlling my life. Like I got my destiny in my hands, like along with God. It's not no coincidence where I end up and what goes on with me. Basically, that's all I'm saying. Like I'm living with purpose and passion. So when that type of stuff was going on, I'm noticing and like, oh, I know how I feel around people. Like if you see your favorite celebrity, you'll be excited when you see them. You'll be like, oh, I'm excited around you. Every time I come around you, I'm happy to be around you, to get to know you and, spend time together. Or if you're around your girlfriend, you like, or she get me erotic, and you get that feeling every time you're around. And it's like, man, we got that feeling. Like it's that time, right? So, and it's like, or if you got a crush on somebody, you get the butterflies, you get nervous, you like, oh, I like this person. I can't really be myself because I don't know how to explain what I'm feeling. Like I'm feeling something, right? And it's just like, yeah, that's what people make you do. They make you feel a way. You feel their energy, whether they're in a good mood or a bad mood. Like you recognize the energy, right? Yo, what up, Cheesy Fucko? But you know what? You just take your time, man. It's maybe more so you're afraid of rejection, not the woman themselves. The way that I started talking to women was crazy. Like I always was around older guys, and they was already having their experience in life with whatever they had going on, but we'd be out and about. I used to be in the streets a lot, walking around, just outside, not particularly doing anything, but we outside, right? So we go across a group of girls. They call the girls over there and they throw the girls on me like, hey, he said he liked one of y'all. He said he wanted a bone. And mind you, around older guys, so I don't know what this mean. I don't know the lingo, but I'm about to learn real quick. So they come over there like, oh yeah, he want a bone. Which one? Huh? Oh, he a shorty. They're like, yo, little baby, how old is you? They and the first thing I say to the girls is, you got a boyfriend? They get to laugh and they like, man, you a little bitty ass kid trying to holler, what you doing out here? And I'm like, well, I'm finna be 7. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking that's a big age. They like, oh, nah. So I'm like, damn, crush, dog. So yeah, I mean, I used to be scared because stuff like that was happening. Or the girls would call me over there, be like, hey, come here real quick. What's your name? They talking to me, right? And I'm so naive, I don't even know that I'm being hollered at right now. I'm just, oh hey, woo woo woo. And then you know what I'm saying? When they get to talking too much, I'm like, oh, I'm getting nervous now. It's time for me to go. I don't know what to do. But so many experiences, so many situations like that, you just learn. You don't keep doing that over and over again. You start realizing like you just talking to another human being. You want to get to know this person. You ask this person questions that you really want to know about them. You ask them what's their name, how old are they? You ask them, can you speak to them? You know how they're doing. Just things like that. Just like when you in school, you can look at it like this: like you might not be around this person all the time, but just act like you have been. You see a lady you like, you just approach her. But look, you gotta know signs and symbols too, because communication ain't all about verbal. Some of it is non-communication. I mean, non-verbal communication. Like they'll be speaking with their body, they'll be speaking with gestures. Like somebody could, you can know somebody is excited by when they're smiling and jumping up. Ecstatic by touchy feeling, giving hugs. That's signs of joy. That's signs of love. That's signs of happiness. You can know that somebody's expressing those things without them saying anything. It's a sign of communication. So yeah, if a lady looking at you, she keep looking, that means she's saying you can come talk to her. Or maybe you have some on your face that she's scared to tell you, like, hey, you might want to wipe that off. I mean, you never know though, right? You don't want to sit there overthinking. Like, if you like her back, go say hello. Act like you've been knowing her for a while. Maybe she got a boyfriend, maybe not. You don't know, man. And then sometimes it's cool. Like, you know, everybody ain't got to be your girlfriend either. Like, it's cool just to have female friends. Just get used to having female company. And then once you get used to having female friends, one of them could be your lover and friend at some point in time. It usually start off like that with me. Like, I like to have female friends, and some of them turn out to be my girlfriend, and some of them don't. But I just get used to having female company first, and then you get used to having a girlfriend, and then you get used to getting to know female. Even to this day, with all this experience and those situations I've been in, I'm still nervous from time to time. Like I don't have it down pat. I don't like I don't know it all, bro. But my advice to you is to give yourself a chance, shoot your shot. You might let your wife walk off one day because you're afraid to speak to her, and she might keep going having bad relationships waiting on you to come along. Not even bad relationships, but ones that's not satisfying to her. They say you find a wife, you find a good thing, so don't stop looking. But this chick I'm talking about, she was on uh something different, something spiritual. The way that she was appearing to me, she was monitoring me for some odd reason, for whatever reason. And me being a spiritual person, I noticed it. Not only in the flesh, but in my dream as well, and who it was that was coming through there. And it was so weird because it was like, what's going on? Like, not really. To each his own though. I mean, to me and you, I don't want to be disrespecting any women out there that watch my channel. But I know what you're saying though. I could understand where you coming from. It's a tricky one, dog. It's a sticky situation. But yeah, like I mean, you meet some good ones. You meet some real leaders out there, right? They just don't get the spotlight as much, just like the good guys. Women have the same problems as we do. Like they looking for what they're looking for, and they not getting the best light shined on them. Not every female out here super gullible and naive. Like not every female out here ratchet and ghetto, and not presentable. Out here with no clothes on. Like me, as far as what I like I don't really get turned on by stuff like that on the internet. When I see chicks, they half naked. Majority of them, like I don't see no wife material in that. It's like everybody done seen you naked already. What prize am I really getting? And then it's like if you comfortable doing that for attention, I don't know what else you might do. I don't want nobody representing me in that way because I don't want that type of attention. I don't want that type of energy. You feel me? But yeah. Now the lady off the Cosby show, like a chick like her, you know what I'm saying? I want to say Claire Hustable. Like a strong woman like that, smart. Or I say like Joan off of Friends, the lawyer chick. She dressed up nice. You know what I'm saying? Like shit situations like that, females like that. I like Maya. But yeah, like I love females. To each his own. It's a lot of females make a lot of them look bad. Just like for the guys, it's a lot of guys out there make us all look bad. But once you get to know a person, you know them. You might not like something about one person, but that don't mean that another individual might like the same. Like everybody. That's why I encourage everybody to have your own relationship with God, because my relationship with God and how I see God and what we got going on ain't gonna be the same as with you, and vice versa, right? So just like when you go to a church, the only relationship you getting to know from God is through the preacher and his relationship with God. Until you actually pick up your Bible, when you get to know God for yourself by reading his word and how this word relates to you and your situations and what you're going through and what you trying to get in life, like you gotta have your own relationship. You gotta put the work in. So that's all I'm saying when I say that at the end of the day, like you never really know somebody until you know them for yourself. You can't get to know people through me. You can't get to know people through nobody else. Even for yourself, like you can't get to know yourself through people's validation. If you feel like something about yourself, then majority of the time that's what it is. If you gotta work on yourself, then do that, and don't I had talked to a guy the other day, like he was feeling bad about he didn't say it, but I could see it and I can hear it because he was telling me about it. Like he just now learning how to budget. And I'm like, bro, don't feel ashamed about that. You learn what you gotta learn when you gotta learn it. It's just your time in life where this is the lesson for you. And he was like, yeah. Cause I was like, yeah, we the same person. It's just I'm at a different part of my life than you is, and probably vice versa. You somewhere where I'm trying to be right now, who knows? But we didn't meet for no odd reason. Like this is the moment that we're supposed to share. This knowledge that I'm pushing on you, the motivation. And you know what I'm saying? You my company for right now. Or I'm your angel, you mine, whatever, right? But like it's no coincidence in life. Like I was telling him, some told you to do what you're doing, and this is what the conversation we having. So keep following your first mind because it's leading you to where you need to be in life. Like you could plan out your days, but that don't mean that it's gonna work the way that you plan it. And I was like, your days is gonna happen the way that it's supposed to, no matter how you plan it. And this is what's supposed to be happening right now. So I'm happy that you followed your mind and we having this conversation and it's uplifting. And he was like, "Yeah, I go outside and chill sometime." Woo, woo, woo. And he got to saying some other stuff. And I was like, "I thought you was gonna say you go outside and ground, like nigga." I put my feet in the grass, I chill. He's like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "Yeah, I be like to do stuff like that too. Like I'm kind of weird, but yeah, I be like hugging trees and woo woo woo." I'm like, "Yeah, dog. Like you know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with that. Like shit." He's like, "Yeah, but I got to be tough all the time because I used to get beat when I was young and woo 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 and all this and that." And I'm like, "Well." I ain't trying to fuck around and find out. Like, you ain't got to prove to me you tough, but I already know. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why we met. Like, we the same type of person. Like I was saying, but I didn't say that at first. I was saying this now at this point in time. I was like, yeah, I already know. We the same kind of person. That's why you know what I'm saying. We linked right now. We having this moment and woo 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 type shit. Like I done been there already, and I could understand. I feel like, like I know. You know what I'm saying? Where you trying to go? But anyway, it was like. You don't even know like how your day is supposed to go if you're trying to control everything. You just gotta live life, man, and see how shit unfold. You be surprised where you end up in life. How shit be working out for you. Like I've been chilling, God been just supplying my needs. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a little rest today. I've been trying to get some rest. I've been restless. And I've been thinking about that situation though. Like I ain't having no situations like that happen to me before where, I have a lot of dreams and shit, but it never been to the point where I know somebody coming through my shit and they trying to get on something like that. You know what I'm saying? And the way that I seen her in real life, she kept looking like, who is that girl? Why she looking? She know I got away from her. And she know like she on a spiritual attack and I got God on my side and he been bringing my awareness to the attention. I mean, bringing my attention to the he been bringing my attention to awareness of the situation of what's going on so that I could know how to maneuver right. And he like, man, you got to keep being prayed up. You got to guard yourself because motherfuckers on what they on. They on what they on. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll never understand and don't even try to understand it. Just know like you got to guard yourself and stay protected because once you get to trying to figure out everything, you stay distracted and too many other things start happening. And then you start losing the battle when you have more battles to fight. And it's like it's real serious, man. The spiritual veil, the veil between this reality and different realities. Shit that's going on that you could barely see, but you could feel. You know what I'm saying? Like the angels protecting you from different energies trying to get to you. You know what I'm saying? Like you really don't be knowing like the battles going on around you and who trying to harm you, what's trying to harm you, and who trying to save you, what's trying to protect you. And I just been seeing it, dog. Like when I be trying to get closer to God, I just be seeing like how so much other stuff trying to get closer to me, and how so much other stuff trying to attack me. You know what I'm saying? Draw blood from people want to fight me, from me speaking my truth, or you know what I'm saying? People provoking me, testing me, like with my patience and with just ignorant stuff that go on. Y'all look at the world. You see what's going on every day. Like so much ignorance. So many people be just provocative with the nonsense nonstop. And they be wanting you to tolerate that bullshit, right? They don't want you to say nothing about it. People can't be accountable. You can't tell people about themselves or like you wrong, right? So it's like I'm the type like I deal with problems because I'm gonna say something like, and that's where a majority of my battle come from, like just shit like that. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just living and learning, man. Like what not to invite in my life and what to stay away from, because people be on some weird shit, dog, and they be jealous of what they think you got. They be thinking you happy. They be thinking like you ain't experiencing shit. They don't know, right? And some people come through trying to see, like Shorty, like the girl, like how she kept coming through. It was just weird, but I'm knowing like some was telling me like don't even engage with her because like she on something totally different. But you got to pay attention to your dreams though, like what's going on. And then majority of the time for me, like what I noticed, right, like I could taste, touch, all my senses. So when I don't have all my senses, that's when I know. And then I started paying attention to what's going on, what sense that I could feel the most. And what I was feeling the most was that girl. Like I know who dude is, and he was a familiar. Like you know what I'm saying. Like I didn't feel much for him, just that oh I know him. But with this person, I could feel like this something real with me and this person. So this is more than just a dream. This is a real person. Like and the same way that I felt with her, I felt when she was coming through the cafeteria. She had like a little jogger fit on and a jacket, little green hoodie, jogger pants, and a little jacket. And she kept her hood on with like a little afro and shit. Kept on looking and shit. I'm like, who is that? But I ain't really paying no mind though. But she was trying to get a motherfucker to like to talk or to stop her to talk because she came by 3 times. Every time that she walked, like the first time I was looking, but she was off to a distance and her head was turned up. She was walking, looking back, trying to look at me and shit. I'm like, who the fuck is that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, whatever though. Like, I ain't really finna say nothing. Then the second time I had my head down and she was walking past with two kids or whatever. Oh yeah, that'd be dope. You can send it to my chime or whatever. I feel like my camera and my light already on. But hold on, let me go cut my light on. I'm just chilling smoking. But yeah, my shit just dark. That's why I don't really like this phone. That's just my camera. And then I'm in a garage. I don't know if you know why. Hold on, let me put my flashlight. I'm almost up to like 300. I'm trying to get to 500. So if you want to help me with that, I'll be appreciative. Well, I am appreciative, and I'm doing a giveaway too. Oh, that's dope. Evan Heights. What type of content you create? Yeah, I'm working my way. This I've been doing this for like a year straight now. Oh, Rocket League. Man, I love that game. I used to play that game when I had a PlayStation 6, I mean PlayStation 4. My girl sold my stuff when I was locked up. Now I like Mech Arena. I be playing Mech Arena. Yeah. I used to play in the soccer one. I like the soccer one on Rocket League. And then I'll play the hockey one too when they did that from time to time. Yeah, I like Mech Arena though. I've been on that lately. Get my squad up. We be doing 5 versus 5. I think the Rocket League only 2 versus 2. But yeah, I make money off the games too on 5 surveys. The link in my description. That's how I found out about Mech Arena. I played that game for money, and I end up liking it and still play it. But yeah, I play for pay. I play for money. I made like $30 off that game. Not a whole lot, but a little side hustle. Yeah, I can't wait till I get another PlayStation though. I haven't really been on the games like that, but on my PC, I've been PCing it lately. On my laptop. That's pretty different though. Like, man, it'd be live on the PC. Yeah. I'd be on there like I'd be like a little geek, bro. For real. Like people be seeing me in the lobby of the hotel. I'd be on there. Hold on, let me try to put my phone up. Yeah, I'd be in there like I'd be working that mother, put the mouse down, like then I'd be swapping hands. Yeah, I'd be going fast with it. No accident. I hit the power button on accident. My phone's so small, you can touch everything with 2 fingers. This apple tarts. I'll be going to the dispensary and I'll be growing my own. I like that sherb pie and then that Z pie. This that grape cream cake. Yeah, different little shit from dispensaries. Then it show how much in there, like an AFI. I just dropped 4 seeds though, so I already started my little. You dig? This is my 4th year growing. But until my shit ready, I just got something from the dispensary. I'll be grabbing like little zips. You could get you a little ounce for like $20. Some decent shit. But if you want some shake, like if you ain't really got no money like that and you trying to for a little while till you get paid 2 weeks type shit, or just by the week, and you want an ounce for $10, you can get an ounce of shake for 10, and a decent like some outdoor shit for like 15 an ounce. Why I do it? Just to unwind, connect back with nature, reveal self to self, like on some Marley shit. It's kind of like a ritual to me. When I get high, when I smoke, it's just like the layer come off my eyes and I see reality for what it is. I be a little paranoid at first, but then I just start seeing shit. I just start knowing shit. I get so creative too. I just get to working on my projects. Like if y'all ever seen any of my art, let me show you real quick. Like what type of shit I be doing. Like I don't sit there and be just dumb and be geeking. Like you know what I'm saying, on some old tweaking type shit. I do shit like this. Like you know what I'm saying. Like who think of shit like that? You feel me? It's symbolic as hell, but I mean, it says a lot. Just like earlier, I was just looking outside, right? I see the rays of sun coming through the clouds. Like in the Bible where it said I will open out the windows of heaven and pour out a blessing. This is exactly what it looked like a window to heaven was shining down. But yeah, I'm one of them type. So yeah, I just smoke and just, meditate on what's real. I'm not one of them type of people who believe anything. Like if I don't know it to be true, I don't believe it. Like I don't believe in God. I don't believe in nothing for real, for real. I know God. I know Jesus. I don't really believe in anything. I'm one of them type. Like I done had so many experiences in life. Like nobody can really tell me what's what. You know what I'm saying? Like I hear you out, yeah, but that's just that. I'm not saying I know everything, but I know a lot. I know what's real to me, you know. I know what experiences I have. And all I can do is share my experiences with people, and that's that. I don't try to convince anybody of anything. You may not ever have the same experiences as me. I may not ever have the same experiences as you, you know. You may not ever look at life the same. And that's totally okay. But for those who are in the same direction as me and we head in the same path in life, we'll see life the same. We get each other, and that's just what it is. You know, you find your tribe, staying focused, keeping it moving, keeping it going, getting closer to your dreams. This is all I'm doing right now is chasing my dreams. Like I'm working it. Don't nothing just happen for you. Stuff can't happen overnight. Like this could be the video that just changed my life. You know, who knows? But if I don't put these videos out there, I don't give myself a chance. So that's just all I'm doing. Giving myself a chance, putting myself out there, and just showing you that my way of how it's been done. It's my story, right? Everybody got their own story, but not everybody gonna be able to tell their story because not everybody working on their story. They watching somebody else's, or they're afraid to take action, afraid to ask for help, or they frustrated from not receiving the help that they need in life from family or friends. You know, it could be frustrating too, or they out here feeling like a loner in the world, just out here trying to find their way. Where they lay their hat, stay home, Rolling Stones. I done been there before. Just trying to figure it out, right? Not sure where you gonna sleep, what you gonna eat. Don't even want to think about these things. Just want to get through the day. Not even sure what you want from life anymore. I done been there before. You know, I be there quite often. But the difference between me and anybody else is to get where I'm at. The only difference is what I did is I just kept it going. Like I'm keeping it going. I'm still moving. I've been through all the emotions it take to get in this position, and I'm still going. Like you gonna go through some stuff. Some stuff gonna make you want to quit, and those moments determine how far you go in life, how far you go in this industry and anything. You gonna have moments that define who you are. You gonna realize you becoming somebody different, and you might not want to be that person. You're gonna have to make some tough decisions, and that's just what it is. But at the end of the day, like that's just what it is in life. Like change is inevitable. It's the only thing constantly happening is change. You change it to somebody you want to be, or you change it because you have to. I mean, that's what I'm learning in life. Like just stop fighting the changes, right? Just go with the flow sometimes and trust the process that you headed in the right direction. That's all I do. That's all you really can do. You'll never really have it all figured out. And that's fine too. But that's the interesting thing about life, right? Is to experience it and live it. You really can't live it when you looking back too much and you too focused on the future, a future that may not come. We're not promised tomorrow. But this present that we have, this moment right now is all that we ever was gonna have. And this determines everything that we are gonna be and that we all may ever have. And that's just my advice to you all. Never forget the present. Never take it for granted. 'Cause you're not promised tomorrow. You can make plans all day long, and it could seem like it's gonna work out perfect. It could be like a flawless victory, you know, everything lined up. But the thing is, you gotta make it. You gotta make it there. We're not promised. Just be grateful is all that I'm saying at the end of the day. Be grateful that you're doing better than somebody else, right? Because things could always be worse. Is all I'm really saying. Like you think you got it bad, but somebody else got it worse. And just remember that. But they probably enduring a situation way tough. I mean, way way better with a smile, more grateful. And that's what determines somebody who gonna make it in life when they're grateful for the problems to make them stronger, wiser, and they don't look at themselves as a victim. You gotta be mindful of that. You're gonna go through things in life, but you're not a victim. More than a conqueror through Christ who strengthens us. As long as you keep Christ on your side, you'll be all right. But peace and blessings from Team Angie. If you're new to my channel, I encourage you and would like if you subscribe to my channel. I advocate for mental health awareness. If you guys are looking for tips and tools to manage stress and anxiety, I have daily steps, actionable steps, and tips you could take for 7 days a week. In my blog post that I write, Talks with Tuesday, Talks with Team Angie Tuesdays and Thursdays. Be dropping them one on this Wednesday. Did you have something for this week? And get that. You just join my email list at teamangieLC.com.